On a 2 versus 1, the damage that Batu dealt earlier onto Monster, it sustains deep into the round. He's 48 HP. A close fight that he wins, and a round that goes his way!
Batty G was looking like prime Mako on map 1, and then turned into freaking CNED on Na'Vi.
All right, agent select.
Okay.
Positive energy.
The
See,
law of
see
foot,
Ulysses,
the law
you're
of
Sam negative.
boy. There's a law for everything. And an opening duel going Fialu's way. That's the battle axe of Batunax already on the floor, and quick trades when the re-aggression comes through. Immediate punish, and Apex left with just that vice that was a big topic of conversation. Olizera in a 1v4, and he won't even get a shot off.
Ultimately, I think you go into both these first couple of maps, as said. I think when the prep is there, when they've had the opportunities to sort of build into matches, that's where you see the strengths of both of these sides.
On almost equal footing. Let's see what they do. Try to bridge that gap as they attempted to play towards this door, split into the C player and cause a headache. Instead, a C's nade has put a bump on the road early for Movistar Koi, with Monster soon falling. It's now a 5v3 in question. Door open, the steps made, the slide in. It's the C site take that Movistar Koi have settled on. Numbers lost, but they did recover a rifle, and already it's taking one down. That's Malzy out of play. 3 versus 4. And that rifle on the tank still looking to draw blood, but it will be his that spilled, leaving Fialu with most of the pressure. He won't deliver much. A recovered weapon for Flya gets them another.
The fact that they come in with 3 pistols and they still bring it down to their opponents having 2. But I really like these sort of combos. And as I said, that's where I feel like, right now, you look at this composition.
For Apex and putting up that round, but putting up that win. This is a solid start. Batu even contributing. It's Penny with the double.
I mean, give it nothing. It's been passive from the side of Apex, even going to use that dimensional drift just to get them the information. The information is that they are on the site, and they will still be there.
You don't expect to see respect from Apex here with like a showstopper thrown through, but actually they do. And with low HP, Penny was easy to pick out of the sky. That's almost fed into their hands, but Monster still has a big clutch to try to connect.
For Apex, you're looking at this as like, okay, we want to try and build up as many of those defensive side rounds as possible. Clearly having faith in that double duelist
as well. Like that's a very aggressive stance to take, but you need that kind of innovation sometimes to get the upper hand. 3 to 4 now. That gap closing in on Movistar Koi, but they find the opening.
We saw it on Lotus as well last time out. When he was playing well, this team looked incredible. Flyer, wow, he's jumped out into the open and been picked off easily, and now Penny has arrived to the party as well. 2 rounds in a row where Apex have started with a massive disadvantage. 2 rounds in a row where they're fighting it back, and well, that's another ult sent in right at the end of the round.
On that A site. So yes, 2 rounds in a row where you've seen Movistar Koi find the opening duel, but 2 rounds in a row where the site that they decide to execute on has the numbers, where Apex have the read. There's a much more tempered round from Movistar Koi. We're looking to split the B site.
The wall is definitely going to make things more awkward. Even baiting it out with the thorns behind could be more of a problem. Already though, Malzy is going to manage that opener. It's the first kill of the round, but that has not been definitive by any stretch. But a second one, he doubles up, does well from there. They've crossed paths and only one of them's noticed. Batty G and the tank combining. And while the jump down has doubled two! How does Batty G come out on top of that?
He's going to look back on and kick himself for diving in with the shorty like that. It is an ambitious play, and it leaves his teammate isolated. A blast pack peek from Penny, but he is put in the ground, and although Batty's low, he's going to head peek angle. So
keep Batu in position. He has also put through a TP to escape. Instead, though, he goes peeking, and the tank is just waiting on the other side.
It's wide open for a C-take, and even if Olizera gets here, he's going to be one man. With none of his utility, remember the wall and the thorns placed towards B. It's a big problem because the Hunter's Fury has caught him, and Batty G sprays him down.
Well, that's something. Gives the game away. Oh, that makes it interesting. Malzy's managed to find one. He's looked good in these retake scenarios, but well, that's not gone to plan. Fialu with a quick double and a Vova. Yeah, he's caught in no man's land. being spammed on from multiple directions. Problem in the last round, that's it. I feel like they got pigeonholed. What? He just jump peeked, and I don't know if that was a pre-fire or again. He's continuing this push forward. 10 HP, and the stun is sublime.
With that rolling thunder, they can go for the disruption.
30 seconds
They
left.
want to. Rotation underway from Penny now. It will be commitment, full commitment to this A site. It's red. The rolling thunder buys them a little more time. 20 seconds. One player passed it, yes. But that door now closing. They need to go. They need to move and get past Flya. Okay, they'll get past everybody. Olizera doubles up, finding so much value from that deep position.
I think that damage maybe being unconfirmed has sort of slowed them down, and Olizera is on an absolute tear to pretty much decimate his opponents. This map has been all his, but Monster is still going for this, still attempting this, but getting past Penny was always going to be difficult to play with in this round. A nice shot from Filu does actually land, and wow, a second connected as well. I said there wasn't much invested. The one thing that is this Marshall, and it is finding tag after tag after tag. It is absurd how much he's already managed to do with it. Another tag. He might just take this all on his own. Goes back for a third, and he's tagged up Penny as well. With their back turn, and Penny's planting, but he is somewhat isolated for now.
With 29 HP, those classics, they're going to be pretty deadly against him. But Penny, he grabs himself a triple in this round. He's given them a real chance. It's Evolva now in a 1v2. Recovered rifle for an tank. He spotted them as well, but the paranoia is going to keep them back. It could even give a kill. Evolva TPs, causing confusion. Isolates one, doesn't land the shots though! And it's Movistar Koi in a round with classics. Even just, I hope whoever's interviewing says shut up, because that's the only.
I don't think anyone will try and justify that. Mistakes were made, but it kind of, because they got wrecked so hard, it kind of helped them out a little bit. Penny already dead. Disappeared. Weaponry not in their favor. The flash is going to leave Monster completely blind. Flyer trading things out. In fact, already getting his third kill of the round, but it's over. Somehow, big brain play. They're going to destroy the economy, and now comes over. Big brain stuff from Apex. It wouldn't have been fair because he didn't have a classic.
This is an ideal Steel Guard moment right there, and he says, no, I'm in there. Still have the Steel Guard thanks to Olizera, not using it in the previous. A smart play that worked out for the round. Nightfall takes in backside space. Nade doesn't do much for them there, honestly, just slows Penny down, but they'll get the space in the end. And Olizera, he's been domed.
Going to be a part of this one, unless a From the Shadows goes into the spawn. Filu is dropped down with an operator, managing to get the close position of over again, and somehow, come on, now Penny has managed to catch a quick double from the sidelines, even reposition it completely, and he's going to clutch it out now!
TP out from Batu, he doesn't even clear the broken door, doesn't clear Hobbit, so it's a free pick on Monster. They've got numbers rallying back through, and a wraparound from Penny. Grabs a double, he then knows where Monster is from him taking down Filu, so the swing can come in from the tank afterwards. Great damage combining that Guardian with the Stinger, but there goes the Steel Guardian, and now you've only got a classic to work with. Good luck, Filu. That Guardian ain't going to be around for much longer, and there's no Guardian to keep him safe as the tank gets isolated. Both players left to fight with pistols, and a 5v3 for the map.
He pulled his gun out with half the ult left. I think he got the timing a little bit wrong on that one, but hey, on him to clutch this, because I don't know, but there you go. See, because I knew the Monster was just about to die. A 1 versus 5 for the greatest clutch of all time, and Olizera is going to be there to put it down. They've walked in, found an in-zone flawless for the final round, and they have taken their opponent's map choice. Apex look to cling to life.
Again, they lose to Fnatic on Ascent. They're like, we'll just copy their homework.
Well, if Natank keeps this sort of pace up, we could be going to a very quick map 3.
I like the Fire and Squad adaptation here from Apex, playing 4 players on mid, having the Marshall there alongside Sheriffs. Huge damage, a body shot from both will take you down. That's what ends up netting them that opening pick. But the rest of the fights are going to be very tough to find value in. Never mind! I should have asked Malsey. He's picked up a double. Now those weapons can't exactly be retrieved, but This is the kind of jailhouse Valorant we're expecting to see. A full bare-knuckle brawl as Apex come in with next to nothing, do so much damage, and now they can recover at least some of the weapons. Priority for Avova is to pick up a rifle to this B site, knowing that the rotation's going to be pretty long for Monster. He's trapped. It's an isolated fight now just on the back. Spam, and he's down. The site taken. Monster needs to run, sprint into that site, and they'll catch him with a spam. What is this game?
Why they were able to win it. Luckily for them, Natang will have his ultimate online. Hunter's Fury's gone through on the other side, which will keep some of the players locked into position. Natang's already been dealt with, but he did take Olizera with him, and now that's Steel Garden. We were waiting to see it used in the last map. It's going to be brought through, but actually for Multi, that's an upgrade. And for Batu, I guess. No, he should not get two. He should not get two with a classic and a smoke. Maybe you don't use the Steel Garden. Never mind. I take it back.
I'm having a tough time understanding how these fights are going the way they are, Tom. I'll tell you that. If this was my rank game, I'd disconnect.
Okay.
It's Batty G, 1v3, he's picked up the first, he taps the spike, trying to goad them into a fight, and he has, but they're coming down the stairs.
No.
He's caught one off, isolating one by one, but in the end.
Up on the attack. They said it, when he has his good games, he seems one of the best. The players in mid were just smoked off, and because of that, I feel like
steps out. I do think a bit of utility, a drone, something like that would have been nice to see thrown in there. It brings us back to a 4v4. It's Movistar Koi with their sights on the B site. Good damage done here as they managed to take Batu down to 50, but Ulta's going to be active, and that spots a lot. The dimensional drift, but it can't keep Avova alive. The back site now under threat. If Batu commits to it, he is less than half HP in a battle for his life, and he'll only land the one. Hunter's Fury online, and Filu still fragging.
I favor this to him. With a rifle, not so much. And Filu getting that operator has definitely looked like a different beast. He started this game. Hey, but, you know.
Here we go, DRX, and it's over. Just like that. Decoy. Make that three. Batu close by, ready to assist. Razorvine destroyed immediately. It won't stop that push out. Natang takes the space, takes the fight, and eliminates Avova as well. Malzy, he's under pressure. The push can come down anytime now. He knows it, but he's hiding behind the boxes. Lands himself another before he falls, but Olizera is left alone. Attackers, but it looks like Olizera is going to go for it.
They've attempted a fair few of these clutches, but this... Well, that one's free. The swing, I was going to say should be an immediate trade, but it isn't! And now it's called Monster as well. Maybe having an expectation of where Natang could be. Still watching and even hearing the step down, knows roughly where he is, but it's the maneuver of Natang. It's not the prettiest fight, and it's definitely not the greatest hold. Drone not doing anything off of it, but it's at this point, it doesn't matter. Malzy, Hunter's Fury, the position of Penny. Like, this is not somewhere you normally check. To be fair, Batty G does clear that.
The Vova down and out. Being challenged deep on short. The push continues further into enemy territory. Apex giving up that mid control for just a moment, but it's being watched on the other side. There's a gap. There's a gap right now, and Movistar Koi are going for it. They're exploiting this perfectly. Olizera is going to come out to peek, but he's being held. Still grabs one before going down. Close play by Malzy. Punished as Flya finds another. He's on 15 health, and he's waiting for that plant to be tapped. Time will ultimately decide this round. All Batu has to do is swing in and confirm it, and there it is. 4 on the board for Apex. Now be dealt with a shock dart sent through. Good read by Penny. Knows that's the decoy, but the real one gets him anyways. The tank taking the space now. There's the spam giving away the position. The tank is shredding them. It's Movistar Koi 5 versus 3 thanks to those double openings, and it's all about him. No utility, nothing else to talk about. This guy is just feeling it here and showing his depth as an individual. Movistar Koi of this round tied up in a bow. It's 8-4, surely.
Well, Malzy's in his prime position again. And he's actually getting pushed. Fly up. Oh, he's going to go peeking, and he's going to manage to win that fight.
Especially Yoru more often. Just have to hope he's taught Monster his Razorvine lineups. Then goes the dash. Penny, he's blinded up at the reveal, still gets him the kill. Staying alive inside the Cloudburst, regenning shields, but they don't regen that quickly. He's down immediately. The force buy for Apex falling flat. as they've been kept out of the sights. The gates holding strong. They're sent to look for space elsewhere. That space won't be found easily.
Doesn't really need to over-aggress here, and while Batty G is waiting on the other side. Leaving a low Batu. And well, now just a low Batu. It's another multi-frag round for Flyer, starting to step up into this defensive half. And while they're going to be over the moon with the fact that we got the read right though.
30 seconds.
Look at the position that's currently been. Oh! This is. He got the kill in the end. The job got done. And they managed to keep the advantage, and the tank was the snake in the grass. It's not pretty, and Mosey's going to capitalize. Hunter's Fury, but still within the sight. The rotation from Flyer is so far away. But luckily for him, Monster's gone a little bit early. Finally breaking that wall. He's there, has been spotted. It's disjointed though. But Monster is just about quick enough on the trade.
Good read by Movistar Koi to close the door. It's going to be broken, but now they know for sure that someone's there, and Batu's too busy breaking the door. Penny's hiding in the corner. No advantage garnered, and the idea to move towards this A site, Tom, you can see it in the corner there. It's the Vice setup that's waiting for them.
Yeah.
And there's no easy way.
All of the YouTube, they've got 20 seconds. They've got 20 seconds potentially left in this map altogether. Batty G still here. They're making a move towards him. He's done damage and they haven't cleared Monster yet. 10 seconds. Spike is on the ground. And Monster's still here. Got to bait him in, but he has a flash of his own. That is map over. It has not been pretty whatsoever for Apex on their own map choice. And Movistar Koi have just absolutely battered them.
And Apex, we are going to see a Neon on the server, but it's going to be Penny on the Neon and Batu sticking with that Yoru.
Batunax 4-12 in opening duels so far in this series. He has been decimated in so many of those early fights. We need to see recovery on that.
Okay, well, Flyer in the pistol once again, starting off strong. Doesn't have a lot of support though, needs a little more, and that's exactly what he'll find. 3 already to his name. Molsey will be able to get the trade, but no Sheriff this time. It's only going to be that classic or upgraded Ghost of Over's got walkabouts and more. He wanted to make a hero play instead.
He's at least dodged the paranoia, but a few shots need to be hit, a few bullets need to be dodged, and he'll break the shield of Natank, but he takes that personally.
Let's go.
It's good.
This one's fine. Oh, very good, in fact. Has managed to already give the information. Penny going diving in, and it is just a blitz of the back.
With that early Hunter's Fury from Flyer. Completely clear out that site. See it here. It finds a pick on backside with Batty G taken down. And oh, we didn't get to see that live, but Batu saw the very tip of a barrel.
If Flyer may have to juggle his rifle over to a teammate already tagged to 45 HP, and the early aggression has been spotted. And well, Penny almost just used as bait initially, but he's the one that ends up finding the kill. Batty G also desperately low.
A Flyer on the wall. They can just walk by him, it will be heavenly, but I see the spike shifting in the other direction, moving towards the C site. They've even seen him as well, the shoulder poking around. Now, Filu's going to get it on the fallback. Easy pick. But in the end, it's the C side hold that matters the most.
Lucky.
We've got 2 players here. A Bucky up close to stun in, avoids the decoy. That could be huge. There it is. The Bucky firing up for a double. And Molsey left alone. Batty G desperately low, but Filu's completed his flank and finished the round off.
Still, the economy of Apex is good enough to invest. They're running straight into the hands of Natank.
Aggressive play, but they didn't clear their corners.
He doesn't even know where he is.
Again.
He dropped his gun.
Batty G gave them the advice. He said, check your smokes, and it's actually their wall. This weapon, he's going to have a fair bit of cash to work with.
Yeah, they should have a buy.
So, yeah, 1 away from having his ultimate. So an investment can take place, but you'll be immediately pulled in.
That was an S tier, bro. Anders would be proud of that Noya, by the way.
Take flight. This is very close.
He's got cover. He's got cover. It's all a bait. It draws them in, and Natank's the one to take the kill, but Flyer can't get out. He's trapped. Paranoia is perfect. That stops the short players from taking the space that could have been theirs for free.
Hasn't pulled any players. They are all still sat as a 3-man stack. In fact, Batty G is actually going to start pushing forward up short and taking ground. This actually starts their rotation, but instead, he now catches Molsey and keeps another player here.
Textbook adaptation from Movistar Koi. They play that beautifully, not panicking after seeing the reveal, the trip broken inside Garage. And as a result, they've got themselves the round. It's that push-up from Batty G. You can either rotate off site and leave it light, or you can start that flank early, and it's the guy that can move past the trap wires that goes for it. Ollie Zera loses his life.
There's pistols on the other side. Already under some pressure. And with that rifle for Penny, it's going to be a problem. That's the opener they were looking for. Close range of those pistols.
Dimensional Drift's the right play here. Getting them the information. They've seen players walk through the cage. Batty G's ready for the fight. Natang thought he was, but Penny is the hero of the round. They gave him one rifle. They thought it could make the difference, and it looks like they were right. A pay safe card, thrifty.
They get them back in, although like the scoreline is definitely looking quite close at the moment. I think just the way in which they were losing a lot of these rounds, like very cleanly not getting into them in a matter of speaking. I'm off for Penny to just take over.
Let's go!
And letting them slip. Aggressive positioning. It's a trade out.
Just damage done. Nice
they're
position.
not checking this.
They're going. Oh, I thought they cleared it. They thought they cleared it. But Ollie Zera somehow gets away with one. Still, there's two players here. They can actually stop this, but Penny adjusts so quickly. The wraparound from Batty G only gets one. Textbook trading from Apex. And a 2 versus 1. The damage that Batu dealt earlier onto Monster. It sustains deep into the round. He's 48 HP. A close fight that he wins, and a round that goes his way.
There's a lot of pressure placed on their shoulders. Ollie Zera's lurks have had their moments, but not quite had the desired impact in this round. Batty G under a little bit more pressure than maybe expected. Penny looking to lead the charge and will succeed with an impactful double. One duelist has now started to step up to the plate. The Hunter's Fury looking to try and clear somebody out. That's going to do a lot of damage. Penny gone.
He brought him into Malsey as well. There's the pull. Batu not getting the decoy down. He didn't have it to work with, but he wins the fight. A big duel for Batu. He's flashed, forced into a duel. He can't back off. He does damage. Malsey tries to help, but loses his life. Not like this. Not again. Both players so desperately low. The spam, runs out of ammo. Avova's gonna run, flee for the hills, but it's okay. He's got his smoke down. It's a one-way. They have to challenge him. They have to face into him, and with low HP, it should be an easy fight. He keeps creating distance, keeps running the clock lower, but Filu gets him in the end. All round should have been the one for Apex. Way to work with as well. Early flank possible from Penny. Hunter's Fury put through. It's Flya looking for scalps, dealing damage already. It's a double pickup. It's the ISO vulnerable sent through that makes one-shot kills possible. And Flya onto Penny closes that flank gap.
Suppression coming in as well. It's such a strong ability when used correctly, and I think this is another scenario where, yeah, it's just perfectly placed alongside some good positioning as well. Technically, they might be able to claim that they eliminated both teams from the league, but that might be a little bit of a stretch. This A site, again, they managed to bypass a lot of that utility. Ollie Zera patiently waiting for somebody to walk into those trips, and well, instead he'll catch Flya just before.
It's a valuable opening. They have to be careful not to give this away, and it's Penny jumped on by Filu. Oh, the shorty pick.
Okay.
But there should be a return.
Yes.
It's Malsey's Hunter's Fury. Still a pulse left in it. It doesn't clear deep enough under. Active. It's going to buy some time or force an unfavorable fight. Shield destroyed. So is Natang, and it's Ollie Zera up top, breathing life back into this game for Apex.
Basically catch one initially. Come on. How many of these are there going to be? Malsey's job as well of just keeping them all honest while they're trying to get that plant in.
With one of the few rifles they have, he's aggressive in mid, and he'll find his pick. Walk out, and for now at least, it seems he's safe. He'll even find another big round from Batu.
Still have the credits to go for this even in this round and the next, but they are getting revealed. They are in a crossfire that should be unstoppable. Filu trying to hold on, but Batu really has stepped up into this round and has Ollie Zera there to help out.
The first here in mid, catching one on the retreat when he gets swung by Flya and swinging in to close out that pick. that his teammate failed to.
4 more, guys. 4 more. 4 more. Let's go.
No. The big gun in play here for Filu. The operator. Oh, it's an early peek. Batu's got his confidence back. He's feeling it. And the early duels that he gave away, so many throughout this series. He's claiming one, but Penny falls.
An important factor. Tank as well on the tank is...
Oh, there's a barrel.
What? Wow, has Mosey lost that duel? This might just be the undoing of the entirety of Apex. Olizera is going to be revealed. He tries to take the swing, and now Batu is all that's left to save them. He's got to try and win versus 4 to keep his team in the league. They know where he is. They've made that read. Hunter's Fury should be there to deal the blow. And even if he gets past, there's another player just sat behind. It will be Movistar Koi to take their first victory of the stage and keep their playoff dreams alive.